everyone, welcome back again to this video. Thank you so much for welcome back again to this channel. Thank you so much for joining me again in this video. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu arrived Federal High Court Abuja today. Guess what? The witness 4 who testified against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the last court case where he said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu transmitter was found with AK-47 has now come out to testify that he now understands that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's transmitter was all about broadcasting, but his own offense there was because they did not approve that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought in the transmitter without approval. It was shocking and also laughable at the same time. I want you guys to actually take a look at what really happened in court, the arrival of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as well as these American observers who were brought from America to come and observe Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case. Guys, take a look at this and I'll be right back.
This is Oba, one of the Lord. Kende na rifo. Ko bi si baba, ibo pidi, no ne bola ne.
So my people, let's go into what we really have today that happened in court. They said America sent an observer to monitor Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court proceedings today. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's self-determination court battle with Nigerian government is set as foreign observers are cited to observe and monitor the court proceedings. So guys, the continuation, it says following the rejection of previous standard documents by the court, he presents an order from NBC and the prosecution asked, can you identify those documents? And the witness said yes. NBC came over to examine the transmitter at the DSS headquarters after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought in the transmitter. The judge now asked, does the defense team have anything to say with regards to the document from NBC? And the defense said, we have no objection to the NBC report that the prosecution intends tendering to the court. The court admits the NBC report as an exhibit, is admitted as an exhibit. So guys, reading on, it says the transcription of cross-examination proceedings, witness BW for DDD continues. Then the prosecution asked, what do you have to say about the transmitter? And the witness said, based on my physical observation, it is understood that the equipment was intended to be used for broadcasting. Also, before importing the transmitter into Nigeria, you must first obtain approval, but it wasn't obtained. The prosecutioner asked, who is the owner of the transmitter? And the witness said, I can confirm that the defendant is the owner of the transmitter. Go to Vanguard publication dated July 3rd, 2023. You will see the detailed news there. Let us actually exercise on this now. The witness said that based on his physical observation, it's understood that equipment was intended to be used for broadcasting. But this same witness, last court section, said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in that transmitter that he saw AK-47, he saw weapons, he saw, like he said a lot of things. But now the same witness is still saying that in his own physical observation that he has now understood that a transmitter was just used for broadcasting. The same person that was accusing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu previously saying that what he saw in the transmitter was AK-47. Now his own problem now is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did not seek for approval before importing it. Like, I don't know if I would say it's because of the American observers that was in court today. That is why you see all of them are trying to compose, because of the American observers that was sent in court today to look into Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's court case. Because what these people are planning to do is that they want to look for every possible means in order to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu down. The witness said, because the witness that testified in court last time is the same witness that is testifying today, because they are continuing his testimony. So he now went as far as saying that that he has found out in his own observation, his physical observation, he has found out that the transmitter was just for broadcasting, nothing else. That's what he said, nothing else. But the last time he told us the transmitter was made up of AK-47 and many other weapons that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is using in the southeast. Now all of a sudden he's now coming out to confess another thing. Like, this is showing Nigeria. This shows that the Nigerian government are looking for every possible means to bring this man down. But because of this American observer today, all of them were now comporting themselves. They were now saying some good things about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now they went on further asking him about Onyami. You know this, you guys are aware of the Onyami that said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told him to kill 2,000 people and he killed 30, which is now regretting. They went on further to ask him about the Onyami. He said he has not yet seen Uzoma, aka Onyami. Now, many people were also talking about that Onyami case because they were like, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never put you in duress to kill anybody or do anything. You just wanted to do it. So how come now you're saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sent you? And I hope that the AKA Uzoma Onyami knows that what he did is a criminal offense. Yes, he was not put in duress. You just decided to do it. Now, he also made some shocking explanation in court where the witness said that he used to bring information to his boss. He said that his role as a law enforcement agent is to bring information to his boss. So he went on further saying that he has raided so many camps, and he has raided Eastern Security Network camp, and what he saw there was human bodies, that's dead human bodies, and also Eastern Security Network we are seeing eating human flesh. All these allegations against Eastern Security Network. So guys, people have started complaining about what the Chief of Defense Staff said to the Benue people over the killings that happened in Benue State. He said that they should start doing self-defense, and this was the same thing that they are punishing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in court today. They said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu self-defense incite violence in the southeast, but now the Chief of Defense Staff is now saying that they should call for self-defense in Benue State, thereby organizing group of young men that is going to become vigilante group in order to safeguard their community. And I want you guys to actually listen to what Barrister Darlington have to say concerning this, and I'll be right back.
Please, people should leave the governor alone. He is powerless. He can't do anything. Tinubu should do his responsibility and stop shipping it to other people. When Wike and Fubara we are quarreling in river, did anybody tell Tinubu to impose state of emergency? Why didn't Tinubu say, Fubara, okay, go and look into that matter, settle it? Even when the man was trying to settle the matter, Tinubu wouldn't have it. Now look at what's going on in Benue. And he's now calling on the governor. Look at hypocrisy here. Moses, look at with all this performance of Tinubu, I can no longer believe that the federal government hand is not what's going on in Benue State, and in fact in all over the country. I am telling you, nobody can exonerate the federal government from Buhari to Tinubu. It's like there is something they entered into, and that thing will not be far from bloodbath. How can the federal government just be looking? Don't terrorists from other countries, not even Nigerians, because they have confirmed that these people are not Nigerians. So what is your own government you doing, for God's sake? Those who didn't know what happened in 1967, right. Look at it happen. Look at it now. Look at it stand out in the face.
Barrister, I like the fact that you mentioned Buhari in this thing. So practically, it's more like what started from the Buhari era is continuing.
I'm telling you, yes.
So there is no break. But let's go back to the purported statement put out by the president himself, because it's coming from an official bat, and it says, I have been briefed on the senseless bloodletting in Benue State. And it goes on to say, enough is enough. Enough is enough means this is not the first time that the president is getting to hear about.
You have said it several.
And he also said, I have directed the security agencies to act decisively, arrest perpetrators of this evil act on all sides of the conflict.
Good.
So the president clearly understands that there is an ongoing conflict based on the statement put out here, except of the statement. Barrister, does it look like the president is hamstrung and that he's buck passing? He's trying to scapegoat the governor.
No.
Does it look like, because if we understand that this thing started from the Buhari regime, and well, he said that he was going to continue from where Buhari stopped.
Exactly.
So does it look like his hands are tied? Because we see this thing happen from a particular group of people, and we all know what is going on now. They gang up against the president. Is he trying to play ball? Are we back to the Jonathan era and all of this? Barrister, can you help us untie some of these contradictions?
Yes, what I can read for what is going on, that there is a secrecy around this thing. This woman bloodbath, there is a secrecy around it. I don't know whether it is an oath or whatever, that a government will allow his people to be slaughtered like this on several occasions, only for them to make statements. Can you compare what is going on in Benue and what happened in River that he imposed the state of emergency?
No, Barrister.
Those people that supported those state of emergency, where are they now? Where are they?
No, Barrister, I would like to get your opinion on this one. You know, we're talking about reconciliation on this state. What is even there to reconcile?
I wonder.
Nigeria as a nation, we've not have any reason to say that cattle rallying now is a major source of revenue generation in this country. We haven't heard anything about that, and we don't know whether is cattle rallying now a national, a national business that now generates revenue for us, that we have to find a way to give lands to cattle rallying.
Remember,
what are we reconciling?
Please remember that Tinubu said he will settle this matter, and he created a cattle ranch or whatever. He even created a ministry headed by Jega. Is that not true? Please, my people, what happened to that ministry that Tinubu created? I told you here when he said that, I said this thing will not resolve this matter, because that is not the core of the matter. There is something these people are looking for. It's not your ranch. I said it here. Because people say you don't only believe in Tinubu, you don't believe in AP, I know these people, what they are playing pranks with us. There is no sincerity in whatever they are doing. What happened to that thing that Tinubu created to settle this matter? He's not even talking about it again. And when he did that, I told everybody who cared to listen that this will not solve the problem. Tinubu and Buhari knows what they did. They know what they are doing. This bloodbath cannot be for nothing. They should explain to us why they should allow Nigerian blood to be wasted in this manner. They should tell us. Because I don't see why this should continue from where Buhari talked to where Tinubu is now. Right. And you say you have a president who will always come and tell us we have already stopped insecurity, we have depleted Boko Haram, this and that.
All right,
and you know, just lip service. Look, I have said it here. Anybody who didn't know what happened in 1967 that caused the war, look at it now.
Okay, Barrister.
Look at it. After all, Babangida said it in his book that when Gowon could not stop the killing of the Igbos, that was what caused the war, the Biafran war. Look at it happening again. Look at it happening again. How can you continue to massacre people in this manner and you want them to vote there? The day these people rise up now, you will see. The narrative will change.
Let me bring it to you now, Mr. Akinfatinke. We learned that the persons who were protesting the killings in their state, the fact that their brothers, their sisters, their children, their wives are being killed, were being dispersed using tear gas and all that. And one of the reasons for that was that they told them that they should go back to their homes, that everything is under control, saying that the IG is now on top of this particular case, and the governor of the state, Alia himself, have provided the security personnel with all that they needed, including logistics and everything. Like my colleague Moses rightly pointed out, we learned also that the Chief of Army Staff said he's moving his base to Benue State to help end the issue of killings that is happening in that state. Now, the Pope have talked about this killing. Alias said it's more like genocide. Some persons also have come up to say that.
So guys, that's all we have for today. Let me know your thoughts below, and also if you know you're new to this channel, please don't forget to click the subscribe button, like and share, and turn on the notification button to get all the latest news in this channel. So guys, thanks for watching.